The day has finally come. I can finally get the final servants of my collection. That's right, it's Summon Nitocris. It all started long time ago. Scotty came out and took me over 2000 Saint Quartz to not get Scotty. I was financially in shambles. Not like actually shambles, but like FGO roll budget shambles. So I couldn't actually roll for Summon Nitocris. I mean, I tried, and I failed. I got Summon Nero instead, which was nice, but you know, she has had plenty of raid-ups since. And after that, Summon Nitocris was never available again. Except for the last year's absolute massive bait gacha with AoE Summer Servants not on raid up. I tried there too. It did not work out. And so, at this point I have every single other servant. Except Summon Nitocris. I don't care how much it takes, but I am getting her. Now that said, it has been a while since I last made an roll video. I failed to get Jack de Moray when she came out, and that was rather unfortunate. A small mishap of the monetary kind happened there. But, you know, she came back around, it was fine. But the main reason why I haven't made roll videos is because I used to stream these. And I would like to stream them in the future. There was a lot of event CEs in there. But I had to change my phone. And this phone does not really allow me to do that. I can't really stream with this one. And I don't like using emulators or whatever else options may exist. So I just kind of gave up on that, and Jack de Moray was the first one that I was supposed to stream after changing phones, and unfortunately that did not pan out. So my options here are to either start doing these roll videos as just videos again, like back in the good old days, or this is just a one-off because, hey, it's the final servant. I think it deserves this one. Now, as usual, just one copy will do. I will be throwing multis at it until it gives me out something. Assuming it doesn't go absolutely horrendously, I kind of want to try to get the 5th copy of Knights of Marines from the first summer banner that's available here, which is still available for this one day at the same time, so we'll see how that goes. And I think that might be it. Is that 2 10 rolls? I mean, I'll take it, but like, you what? I don't mind getting extra Osaka payments, but what a timing. Alright. So, Saint Quartzes are a lot more expensive now. That is rather unfortunate, let me put it that way. What else can I even talk about during roll sessions? This is why it was so much easier to just stream them. Someone would pop in and I could hold a useless, wordless conversation while I'm rolling, and then I can make poking noises or whatever the kids call it these days at the screen when something gold pops up, and that is Double-Side Rider. Is that 2 SSRs before I'm getting Nitocris? No. Okay, well, I only have one Dobrynya Nikitic, so cool. It's definitely one of the better permanent SRs I could be getting out of this. Those rolls were absolutely horrendous, by the way. I kind of went broke trying to get Nikitic for no good reason, and in the meantime I got 3 Taigong Wangs. Which is like objectively kind of a good result, especially with the budget that I had, and that's another double-sided rider. Oh my god. Am I getting 2 SSRs before I get Nitocris? Yes, I am. Okay. But yeah, like, obviously, I don't really care for Taigong Wang all that much, so that one was kind of whatever, but he is useful in farming setups, I suppose. But what I really should have done was quit after the money was getting uncomfortable, and then just use the SR ticket to get Dobrunio and Nikitic. But the idea was that it would be more useful for me to roll it there compared to rolling for what's her face? Bootleg Iskandar. Yeah, I want to take her with the SR ticket instead. And I still ended up rolling in the banner for her, the Case Files rerun. But the stupid thing is, I ended up getting her in 110 roll, so that really worked out for me. And then I was able to take an extra copy of Yu Meiren with my SR ticket instead. Story log will always trump permanent servants, of course, so that was my natural choice. And after that, my gacha rolls actually have been kind of okay. No like massive disasters or anything. Now, of course, summer is going to be 3 SSRs on 3 separate banners, so that's going to be a hell of a lot of spending, unless I get lucky. And that luckiness also extends to getting Arcwade, because she's going to give me like 1,000 sync wards. So if I can get Arcwade quickly, I'll have like a decent starting fund for summer right there. Speaking of Arcwade, the Tsukihime remake came out like yesterday. Mine is in the mail, gonna take like 2 more weeks. But I also don't intend on playing it anytime soon, because I've spent the last, I don't know, 5 months playing the original Tsukihime. And then also Kaketsu Tohua. And voice acting all of it. You know, for fun. For like 2 people. It sort of was an experience. And I do mean all of it. I did the same thing for Fate Stay Night 2, like last year. And frankly, I think I'm good on the visual novel front for a while. Well, these rolls kind of dried up after a double SSR, which is extremely funny. But I would like to actually finish this up like in a reasonable time frame. Because I do need to edit this, and right now I have like pretty limited time. Archer? Zenobia? Given that Jack de Moray... Oh, I forgot. I should complain about Jack de Moray more. But yeah, I have kind of limited time. I'm not more called. Okay, well, I have limited time trying to explain things because the game keeps throwing Zenobias. What the hell is this? I don't need Zenobias. I have plenty of them. You're not even on raid up. Man, if that was double summon Nitocris, that would have been neat. Yeah, I have limited time to do stuff right now because I have the daily hunting quest videos that I need to make. Need to wake up at 7. I edit like the audio part beforehand, and then I just need to record the actual gameplay on top of that, which is interesting and allows me to get them out like considerably faster, but it does take time to plan all those and other jazz, so you know, there is that. Okay, So the Jack de Moray rolls were actually the biggest disaster I've had since, well, I would say Skadi, but Summer Chan existed and ate like 1500 of my Saint Quartz and also didn't pop up back in the day. So, because of the unexpected monetary issues, some kind of misbudgeting happened right there, I desperately tried to get the required money together, but I didn't get it in time. Like, I actually sold some stuff that I didn't really need. So I think I threw about 897 Saint Quartz at the banner, and I did not get Jack de Moray. But I just could not hit the pity. I was going to get money, like, soon, but I just ran out of time. It did not come out in time. So I literally missed the ability to hit pity right there, and I wasted the maximum amount of money on it. It was kind of awful. I should have stopped like way sooner, because I knew that my money was not looking too hot there. But like, you know, I did end up getting her within pity technically when she came back, and I got her in the first 10 roll, so technically I still managed to get her with 900 Saint Quartz, but it was a poor decision because, well, Jack de Moray makes me act unwise, let's put it this way. Summon Nitocris is like such an funny thing for me, because these last years I've known that she's the final servant that I will get, assuming no kind of massive disaster occurs. And they just keep taunting me. She's like in every event, like Nitocris in general, she gets a new version. They constantly make like art that features her. Like, what is it with Nitocris? Like, I get it, she's popular, she's attractive, and clearly the Japanese love Nitocris apparently, but it's just like, it feels like it's personally directed at me. Like, it keeps happening no matter what context. I go and I look up Medusa art on Pixiv or something, and someone decided that they are going to draw Medusa wearing the blankets that Summon Nitocris wears, and it's funny. But like, why though? Like, it keeps happening. Yesterday, they had the new event stream on JP, and there was like an artwork featuring Nitocris, first of all, and second of all, there was also like merchandise for like every single servant or something, and one of the ones that are like pictured in the stream for no reason is Nitocris. Because why wouldn't it be Nitocris? It's become kind of an inside joke that Nitocris is just absolutely everywhere, just to specifically taunt me. And that joke has to come to an end someday, and that day has to be today, because, well, she does come back like on New Year's, but I'm not waiting until New Year's. I've been waiting for, what, almost 4 years at this point. Oh, that was a min roll. Lovely. Yay, I have now spent 2 packs. I have missed 3 coin flips so far on the SR side. I've gotten 2 SSRs, so they're also going about as well as one might expect. Truly, the final boss of Gacha is here. No, the final boss is not the anniversary servant that is Arcuate. Well, the true anniversary servant is Xufu. I love that Kremlin, but that's going to be like an automatic win no matter what. The real test is, of course, like I said before, Summer, but more importantly, yeah, this just is the real final boss, isn't it? Technically, there is no pity. I could go over 900 Saint Quartz to get this last servant, and there's nothing I could really do about it other than seeds and mold. Alright. Another archer? How? What do you mean? That's 3 Zenobias! What are the odds of a non-raid up servant popping up thrice? Like, what incarnation? Like, I'm not even mad because that's just kind of insane. How? Oh, double-sided Lancer. It's Fionn McCumhale, isn't it? Is this banner broken? Am I being trolled right now? Please tell me that I'm being trolled right now. That's not the right button. Let me take a look at the summon info. Maybe there's like a secret raid up or something for Zenobia. No, that does not look like being the case. Also, I have lost 2 SSR coin flips. So let's see. Zenobia. Yeah, 0.03% roughly for 1 copy. I have gotten 3 copies of Zenobia in a row even. I want to say that I have enough volume and Hydrage rooms by now. Could have been a useful CE, something that I still need. But honestly, I don't think there really is much that I care about at this point. Like, what could it even be? K-Scope? I have more than enough of those. Black Rail? Yeah, I think I have enough of those too. And the rest is just like fluff. I am missing some of the newest 5-star CEs in the permanent pool, so it could have been one of those. They're not useful, but at least they're collection. Back when I did streams, I could also constantly keep track of how many rolls I've done on the screen, and that was kind of helpful. And I can't do it with this setup. So I don't actually know how much I've exactly spent. I think it was 2 10 rolls before I bought the pack. Oh, am I finally free? Yay. It took like 400 Zen quotes somewhere in the whereabouts. Now show me a double. Like, come on, I deserve it. I've waited, I've been a good boy. I've spent, I don't know, $50,000 on this piece of shit game. I deserve this. Give me a double. Give me a triple. Give me quadruple in one 10 roll. Make it happen. I believe in you. Mr. Lassenle, your check is in the mail. You can give me what I want. I don't even care for Summon Nitocris that much. The 1 copy is more than enough to satisfy me in that sense, but like, really, it's no harm done slapping me with an extra copy here. Taunting me until the very last second. Huh. Guess I've been assassinated. I can't even talk anymore. Is that a poisonous dagger? I think that's a poisonous dagger. Yeah. Those are also casters, and it would be very funny if I got regular Nitocris instead. Really? It would have been peak funny if they gave me 3 normal Nitocris instead. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, I'm going to put the 3 10 rolls that I have here in here to try to get Knights of Marines, and then I'm done. That is all I'm doing at this point. I put in the daily rolls and I already got a Summer Martyr, which funny enough is the only one that I have too many copies of for it to matter. And that is Holy Maiden of Winter. It's not what I looked for, but I'll take it. It's new. Kind of mad that I was so close to succeeding immediately, but it is what it is. But yeah, Summer Mordred would be an excellent upgrade. Summer Kiyohime would be an upgrade. And I wouldn't say no to extra copies of Summer Altria, but I don't really care that much. Now let's see if I can get this last copy, because this is an actually useful CE if you just could max limit break it. There is a second 5-star CE in here, and it is bad, so the odds are not in my favor exactly, but well, let's see if we can make it happen. Twilight Memory is a real nice looking CE. Meat Wars features one of my least favorite servants of all time, because Nikola Tesla is not allowed to be interesting because of, you know, that one. Okay, well, I can't say that that was an entirely wasted roll. I did get Holy Maiden of Winter at least. Wrong one! Damn it! I think I have 5 copies of that one, but only 4 of Knights of Marines. I also already had 5 copies of Midsummer Heat on the Sand moments. Whatever that is called from the second summer. It's also technically kind of okay, but I already had 5 copies of that, so I didn't need an extra copy, and I did get one. Eventually. Now, can I get something, anything here? I would take extra copies of Samuki Yo-Yo. I think she's stuck at NP1 and she's not even that good, so at least that would help. Alright. That's like 500 Saint Quartz and I've gotten 4 SSRs so far. I guess I can't really complain. It's summer and it's hot and I have my windows open and I just heard like the fuckest sounding bird outside. It was probably not audible, I just thought that you want to know. Alright, one last shot. I'm not sure if Knights of Marines ever comes back after this. It's a lot harder to check for CEs. Can we at least get like a funny ending punchline here? You know what I'm talking about, game. You know what you can do to make this funny. You have like 2 ways of making it funny in this case even. You could just throw a Fort Zenobia in there. The odds on that one are even lower because there's 3 SRs in the raid up here. And I think that's about it then. No Knights of Marines. Wow, it was a min roll. Alright, I think that's about it. I got what I wanted. I have my perfect collection of servants. There she is.